Hey everybody, welcome back to some more CK2. Where we last left off, we have a big war in our hands. So we're getting attacked by a Viking host here. This fucker. He has 21,000 event spawn troops. And then he's got about 500 just regular troops of different kinds. This war looks nasty. However, event spawn troops are tied to the person who raised them. So if we assassinate this guy, it'll all disappear. So what we need to do is drag out the war as long as we can. Also, if we kill some of those troops in a fight, you know, my troops come back. They're levies. We can get them back. However, they when they die, event spawn troops, they don't come back. So mine replenish slowly, his don't. So there's that. Gotta love prepared invasions. I know, right? They're ridiculous. So I have two big ideas in mind. One, we're plotting to kill this guy. Also, there's another guy I can bribe here. I'm gonna bribe him on the cheap because we have mercenary money too if we need it. But any percent plot power we can get here will give us a higher percent chance of an assassination attempt happening more often. And we need assassination attempts. The faster, the better. How old is this guy? He is passable at personal combat. He is 43 years old. He doesn't have any negative health traits that I'm seeing here. Okay. His intrigue skill is low and his state intrigue is very low. So assassinations have a decent chance of actually getting him. Okay. Okay, we might be able to get this guy. So the other thing I'm thinking though, what are my commanders here? That's not good. Okay. Okay, we need more commanders. I want somebody who who can do a narrow terrain bonus. Was it narrow flank? That's what it's called. Narrow flankers are incredibly powerful on the defensive. You can fight a much larger army than yourself if you bait them into a narrow flank, especially on advantageous land. Because then they have to funnel their troops in small numbers, and you just wipe them out, one at a time as they come in like a funnel. So that's one way that a small army can defeat a much larger army. So that means that we need guys who specialize in that. One guy who would specialize in that is, I believe, a games master specializes in that. So we do game. Fuck. Master. That's master schemer. Yeah. Don't forget, if you can, change your way of life intrigue to go to intrigue to help with plotting. That has long-term consequences that I don't think I want to do. Right now, we need business focus for the stewardship because we're already well above our domain size limit. Why are we that far above? Stewardship, yeah, we're probably like 1 point below from stewardship. Okay. Why not try making him a rival, war focus, duel him, and kill him? Because we have the same dueling skill. I'd rather just assassinate him and not risk my own life. That would be very risky to try and duel the guy. Also really unreliable. I'd rather just assassinate him. Okay. Right, we need to get more commanders no matter what. And we have really bad people to pick from when it comes to bringing in foreign people. So what do we have in our country available? Also really bad choices. We do not have good pickings for combat right now. Still, anyone is better than having nobody, as far as I know. We'll bring this guy in just to fill a slot. This guy's an administrator, but he's also a coward. Administrator would at least give me movement speed, but he's a coward. He's craven, so he'd probably lose me a fight. I could take a zealot because he'd be good against other religions, I believe. However, well, no, it's Crusader that does that, but he's one martial skill, so God, no. Hold on, what's the skill of our 20? Okay. Man. We don't have good pickings. Okay. What's the war going on about? Prepared invasion. So it's all event spawn, so he has way more troops than us, but they don't regenerate. We're trying to assassinate him because they're tied to him. It isn't a Viking host, I believe. He's landed, right? It is a prepared invasion. See, prepared invasion. So it's almost entirely, he has landed, but it's basically all event spawned. You can see here, 21,000 event spawn troops, and then about 500 troops that aren't event spawned. If we assassinate this guy, then he's got so little. All right, what's the game speed set? I'm just gonna put it really, really low and then up it from there because you can't actually see your game speed in this when you're paused, which is annoying. Jews in general are terrible at martial. I've noticed that too. When you're Jewish, you have a really easy time finding people who are really good at diplomacy and stewardship and learning. Like, it's on the intelligence things, you get a lot of good people, but in martial skill, you get pretty much no one. Like, it's actually quite rare that you can get someone who's Jewish in this game who's trained in military affairs. That's actually very rare. All right, so we got him. We'll appoint him as a commander just because he's the best we can get right now. And the bulk of our army is right up there. Okay. Where's everyone marching to? Right there? Okay. Don't know why that one wasn't already marching. Considering it's the bulk of my army. You love the idea that you kill one guy and 20,000 angry and armed men just give up and go home. I know, right? Where do they even go? Where do they come from? All right, God, it's what we have. All right. Now, one of these guys is an organizer, isn't he? Yes, we do have an organizer on this, so at least the most distant army will get here 20% faster, which is pretty big. Event spawn troops are hilarious. I know, right? They make no sense. It's one of those weird gamey things. Okay, they're splitting off a few armies here, probably because of attrition, because their army is so enormous that the supply limit isn't in their favor. In fact, their tech is probably terrible, isn't it? Yeah, they don't have very good tech. My tech is better in there, so their supply limit actually isn't that good. I don't think I want to spend any tech points on anything unless I absolutely have to here. Because again, I'm trying to save it for when I move my capital in the future. I'm going to be moving my capital pretty far, so it's not going to spread all the way over there, you know? I'm probably going to move my capital to here at some point, because this is really good land. It's so close to Constantinople. And then once I can, I'm going to move it. I'm going to take over Constantinople and move it to there. How many years until I can move my capital again? Doesn't tell me because I'm not a piece. Got it. Thanks, game. Do I want to train troops? Okay, I'm already training troops. Okay, I'm trying to squeeze every last troop I can out of this. Okay. We're on a very low game speed right now, so we can really monitor this army and their movement. People are joining a defensive pact against them, including the Holy Roman Emperor. Okay. Man, they're afraid of that guy. Okay, we might be about to instant win this. Hold on, who died? Our spy master just fucking died as he's telling me that he's trying to assassinate him. I hope that doesn't make this auto fail. Our next best guy is not amazing. Let's bring in this guy, he's better. All right, we're preparing a pit of manure under the floorboards of an abandoned inn he's going to travel to and hope to blow him up. I hope that doesn't fuck me over. When you can change laws, right, there is a lot of laws we need to change. We can now, but we don't have enough loyalists in government, do we? No, we only have 2 loyalists, and they're returning favors to somebody. Someone bought favors. There's some fucker who bought favors with basically everybody. Who is it? Can I wish there was something I could click to just instantly go to the guy who has the favors. Grand Mayor is returning favor to... Who is that? How do I want that, and I want this guy. The Chancellor of Carpathia. This guy. Okay. They're all returning favors to him, which means they wouldn't vote in my favor. For how many months? 31 months! I gotta wait a couple years. God damn it. Crooked lobby. This is another reason why I hate empowered councils so much. They are such a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna be pausing a lot, going slow. Make the arrangements. Thank you for the easy money, game. I need money right now in case we need a mercenary army. We can overwhelm these guys with a mercenary army if we need to, but if we can save the money, we're saving the money. Because we have a lot of land to upgrade to make sure this shit isn't a problem in the future. Changing out the favors? I could fire some people, yeah, but I don't want to lose loyalists. That's the thing. All I care about is the loyalists. If I have enough loyalists, I win the vote. First of all, bribe and mullies on the cheap for the better chance of getting a loyalist. I got a loyalist. I have 4 loyalists in court, which makes it really easy to pass laws. I can't right now because they're returning favors, but you know. I could fire the Chancellor, couldn't I, and get a new one? Can I get a new Chancellor who's as good as him? Men who will join. I could get one who's slightly better, in fact. I'm gonna replace him, because then he won't have a horse in the race when they're returning favors, as far as I know. We'll see. You can sometimes get a favor with the guy who has the favors, which will make everyone follow your lead. Yeah, but that's really expensive. That's the thing, is if I can do a cheaper solution, I'm doing it. Okay, yeah, they're sieging down some southern lands. That's okay. It's not very well developed land anyway. We got the military warehouse done. Cool. With every fiber of my being, I want to always be upgrading something here so that we get the most out of it over the course of the game because it's so slow to upgrade. But at the same time, what if I need a mercenary army? So morale of army, levy rate, retinue size. God, that is a powerful building. I get a stewardship permanently if I do the next upgrade of that. That is so powerful that everyone I control from now on will have 1 higher stewardship. That will pay for itself with time. That is an amazing bonus. Good God. That is so fucking tempting. I can't borrow money, though. I hate to do it, but it'll have to wait. This is more important. If I lose this war, it could be really serious. Okay. They're just hanging around at the bottom so far. That's fine. Okay. We need an intervention game. We need to change the priority on, yeah, joined a defensive pact. We don't need to know. Right, it's well, behavior. Right. This is the different, yeah. All of this can be, low priority. I will never check that. What pays for itself is having more bastards for trade post slots. That is correct, Heronera. Did we lose plot power since our old spy master died? Probably. Oh no, we're actually higher than before because more people have joined. Although I don't think the assassination attempt ever popped because of the incredibly unfortunate timing on the death. Gracious invitation, thank you. And we'll get this guy. Now, is he actually a malcontent? No, I managed to bump him up to pragmatist at least. But it doesn't matter because we have all these guys, favors aren't being brought back, we can finally change a law. Okay. Although I wouldn't mind getting more tax out of the burghers, the most important thing in the world to me right now is unempowering this fucking council. I am sick of the fuckers vetoing me. So the first thing is grant titles. I need to have control over who I give titles to because I'm sick of them vetoing me on that. Council consideration, it's going through. I have so many loyalists in court and my own vote counts as well. We are switching that goddamned law. That has fucked me over so many times in the last couple streams. The manure, okay, the explosion did go off, but he avoided it. We'll have to try again, damn. We really need that guy dead. What's the plot power at now? Come on, would that guy join already? We can bribe another person, get them in. Again, the higher plot power, the faster it will attempt. Yeah, they're voting due to returning. Voted for ruler imprisonment sovereignty. Voted for, okay, not against, good. Raiders have arrived over there. Okay, it's a small group. Hey, you missed, pal. Why did that come to mind? Sorry. If anyone got that, let me know in the chat, because I love that. Thanks for following, Masrin Cowell. Welcome to the vlog. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Did you assign the Spy Master? Yes. He is right here. He's also a loyalist, which is very nice. And we have him scheming right now, although I should build a spy network instead. Is his capital right there? Yes. We're going to actually move him to spy network there. Just, again, anything to get that plot power up without spending a ridiculous amount of money. There we go. Okay, they're already trying to poison his wine. Okay, we're very lucky. They're trying over and over very quickly. The army's finally starting to congregate. He is moving a bit farther north, though. We can probably outrun this guy. Darkseed 2, you got it, Retra. We can probably outrun him, though. We have an organizer. They approved of the law. Good. As a ruler now, we can change the law. Or we can grant titles to whoever we wish. Council can't veto us on that anymore. Chancellor, did you replace him? Yes. We've got the new Chancellor. We are allowed to change the next law in November of 901. So in 5 years, everybody. 901, trying to remember that. Because sometimes I need reminders on that. You guys are usually really good about reminding me when I can change the laws again, because it's going to take a minimum of 50 years to unempower the council, and it's one of my highest priorities. Yeah, loyalist and zealot and blah, blah, blah is mostly based on traits. That is correct. However, them liking you more increases the chance of loyalist. Stuff like content is really good for getting a loyalist. It's a trait to look for if you're looking for a loyalist. Whereas like ambitious tanks any chance. Yeah, you want trusting, you want content, family and friends, yeah. Stuff like that. Content, I think, is the biggest one in terms of giving a boost towards them being a loyalist. Success. Okay, people discovered that I was complicit, so I'm a known murderer. I don't give a shit. General opinion down by 10, whatever. His army just probably collapsed. What's he got left now? Okay, he's still got some event spawned, which I thought he wouldn't, but he just lost 5,000 event spawn troops. Okay, that was huge. Now I'm just gonna kill this guy next. Why would I ever stop? I can bribe her. Just keep killing him. Keep knocking out his troops. 5,000 birds with one stone. I like that. All right, how many troops do we have grand total? We've got 10,000, so he still has substantially more than us. However, we can always do mercenary troops. We can afford that. Yeah, we can resort on that if we need to. We can lean on that. But if we can just knock more of these guys out through assassination, then that's a smart move. And that is still the capital? Good, just making sure the Spy Master is still in an optimal place for this. I'm also going to... His Spy Master, I'm going to bribe him. Won't increase further, so he's someone I bribed previously. Okay, that's fine. Sway him. Do whatever I can to make him like me to see if I can bump him up high enough. What if he siege down his only land? Then I would win. However, he's gonna outspeed me. Now, if I insta-siege down his land, though, then we're on to something. You know what? I'm gonna race him. I bet you I can outrace this guy. I have an organizer with me. Now, he might have an organizer with him, but he's already locked both of his people into walking quite far away. He's probably gonna turn around when he realizes what I'm doing. I like that idea, though. Who is it who, that was Mr. Rednose. I like that idea. I didn't think he would leave his land so undefended. Peace deal between who and who? Why do I care? Oh, these are cons within my country, are they? Apparently, or at least they're in a prison. Speaking of, can I make a little bit of easy money? Not worth anything, not worth anything. And I would like to ransom non-rulers. Don't have any, got it. Married to your dynasty, got it. Okay. Mass assault doctrine intensifies. I was just playing some Hearts of Iron earlier today because I am every day. If you leave detachment to block him, you get a couple more days to stall as a last resort. That is true. I could split off a group just to throw a spanner in the works, but he's an idiot and he's still marching up north. Where the fuck is he going? Does he not realize I'm racing his land? Look, dude, if we're base racing, I'm winning. All right, yeah, there's some people looting some places. It'll be fine. It's such low priority for me right now. Yeah, there's like sieging distant places, whatever. No, we don't have a siege master on hand, which would be really, really nice. But it was not meant to be. Unless anyone new wants to join me appeared. Nope.